online, just not this.
Yeah.
No,
This
I go to the channels page and it's showing offline. Well, nope. Now it shows live.
Oh, it just
Yeah,
started.
Oh, hey, we're live.
Hey, we're live.
Welcome to Maplebrook, everybody.
Hey,
I am Super Ninja
5506.
5506, your dungeon and/or game and/or
And
lore
your
master, the keeper of the cowl,
the keeper
Uh,
of the dice.
I'll wait.
the keeper guy. And these are my players, and they're gonna go around and introduce themselves, starting at the top of the order with Josh.
I'm not
your
playing
cue.
along with this game.
You fool.
I don't. You have no
Power,
power
Steven.
over me.
We
Hey,
do,
I'm,
though.
hey, I'm actually Super Ninja. I'm the keeper, and that was Josh.
You can't prove that in a court of law.
Well, actually, I think you can.
That is your ID,
no.
Joshua.
This is
Start from the top.
Oh,
Josh
am I
was at the
starting
top.
again?
I would
Hello.
assume so.
Why wouldn't you?
I'm American Josh. I play Aegis. He's a warlord swashbuckler.
Are we doing this
This
again?
is just as good the second time around.
It's
Especially when
funnier
you
the
put
second
way less
time.
energy into it.
I play Connor.
Von Helsing.
Coldwyn Von Helsing, who is a half vampire and also the most mundane member of the group.
Nah, sounds fake.
Nice.
He is, though, because everyone else has like stalkers and cloaked figures watching them, and then there's Connor, who has
Wait,
a sister.
I think
That's-
you're just jealous of me specifically.
No, there was someone watching West too. Remember, we beat the siren, and then there was 2 separate scenes of people watching both you and
Don't worry about
West.
I
And
forgot
then
about
there's just
that.
also Connor.
We don't
standing
know
there,
that. It's
which
fine.
is funny.
What
I know.
if that's
I think
Connor
it's.
from the
I think
future?
it's outstanding, which is why I'm specking into the mundane now to really double down on this.
Nice.
Go all in on that joke.
Would anybody else like to fucking
Lucy, are
turn
you
down your
gonna
Animal
introduce
Crossing
yourself?
music?
I would sure like to. I'm Swissy. I play West. He's the big nerd with glasses. Not the big nerd with glasses. He's the nerd with big glasses.
West is fat.
He has a missing sister, and that's why he's in the monster hunting business.
Whoa, like the direction?
Yeah.
No, like the monster hunting business.
Babe, please.
Okay.
I know we
I'm
didn't
glad
get to
he
you the
thinks it's
first
awesome.
time.
I know. I'm waiting for Swissy to finish his joke. Is your joke
What
done?
joke? That was me introducing myself.
Very funny, Swissy.
You drink up all the potions that you got on your shelf.
Anyway, I'm Voco. I'm playing Adva. She's...
No, everyone here is playing Animal Crossing.
No, I actually put it down.
No,
It's on top of
well,
the case right now.
I'm not, because I have fucking 4 documents to be reading.
Lamau. Anyway, I'm playing Ava Lusitania. She's the divine. She's very dangerous to at least one of the people here.
Yep.
And I have all the powers.
I should really come up with an actual introduction that I can just read off every week and just update it as episodes go.
Yeah.
Nah.
And yet you
Anyway.
didn't. And yet somebody's still playing Animal Crossing.
Who?
I can
Not
hear,
me.
I can hear the sound effects. You dipshits.
It's almost definitely Swissy.
Yeah, you don't know that.
Anyway, so last time.
Oh!
So last time on Maplebrook, what happened was after having some weird shit happen in the theater, all the hunters got home. When West got back to his dorm, he discovered that the door was unlocked and that his sister's journal was missing. In a panic, he assaulted Rad, and then called.
Well,
you keep kabidaning people.
And then
It's
called.
very
it's
aggressive.
my special talent.
You called Connor.
I don't
and
like it.
Adva over to help you investigate and get it back. Connor did some blood magic to find out.
In a Pringles can.
Did some blood magic in a Pringles can to find out where the person went and like what happened. West used some magic to follow the footprints into the woods. When you got there, Connor charged on ahead and got stabbed in the gut. And then a 30-foot man ran away into the woods. And
Jesus
then,
Christ.
not feeling safe, West decided to stay at Connor's house overnight, and that is, I believe, where we left off.
Yep.
Sure.
Sounds about right.
So, to start, in my notes, we're going to back up a little bit because some other things happened in different orders than I expected. Adva,
Oh. Well,
having just teleported back to your room after your little woods trip,
Mhm.
you get ready for bed and go to sleep. And while you're asleep,
Yes.
you have a dream about the night that you
Oh,
decided to leave the Dryad Menagerie. So I'm just gonna ask
Yeah.
you to. I'm just gonna ask you some stuff about how that went, basically. So what did your like escape look like?
Let's see. I haven't thought about it in a while.
Well, we can just make it up now. I don't think we've ever addressed it on the stream.
We
I
haven't
don't even know what you're talking about.
Perfect. So I think what I did was obviously like left at night when
Yeah,
people shouldn't have been awake.
I was
Right.
so aloof that
the
everyone forgot I was supposed to be there, and I just kind of walked out the door.
the night that you're sneaking out, you are moving between some of the different like buildings that are on the complex that the commune is on, and you see like there are like a couple of guards out tonight, but like not as many as there usually are, so you don't really have a problem sneaking out for the most part. And yeah, so that's sort of the situation.
Yeah.
We're going back to live this in real time. What do you do?
Okay, so there's a few dudes. Let's see.
There's
Do
like
I have
there's like
access
2
to my
guards.
ability?
I think. Well, that's a question. Has Adva always had these abilities, or are they something that she like learned over time?
Well, if this is at the end of my time there, I definitely would have manifested some of them, but not all of them.
Yeah,
Obviously,
I don't think
like,
I don't think you had teleported up to that point because we said canonically that you had not.
Yeah, because I was like, canonically that happened. Maybe the thing is like things had happened, but I didn't know how to do them specifically.
Yeah, so I don't think you have cast out evil or angel wings, right?
Because that was a
now.
level up.
Both
Yeah, I
most
wanna
of those
say-
things are things that you did like as story beats. So I'll say
Yeah.
that smite will work, although probably not against these people. What I need when
I don't think they're monsters.
what I need when I need it might work, and we'll say
Mhm.
soothe will work also. So those are the abilities you have access to.
Okay, yeah, because Sooth is definitely tied into this. I think what I need when I need it, I'll say at this time I had been storing up stuff in the pocket, in my personal pocket dimension.
Right, getting ready to leave or to escape.
Yeah.
Well, isn't it like one thing?
No.
You may store
Really?
any small object you own, putting it into a magical space. You may retrieve anything you stored at any time.
Yeah.
Ah,
So I might seem confused. What? What?
This is backstory.
we're
This is
doing
part of
Adva's
Adva's backstory.
backstory,
We're doing part
and
of it.
Okay.
Steven just launched into it, despite the fact that you and I know literally nothing about it.
Well, it's
Okay.
because we took too long last time.
We're just here for the ride.
I
Yeah,
was gonna say I was like escape.
This was supposed to happen towards the end of the last stream, but then it didn't.
Gamers. Hi, Izzy.
So yeah, that's the situation. You're getting ready to escape. You know the guard
Yeah.
is light tonight. What do you do?
So the main thing is like if they see me, they'll recognize me as who I am. So
Right,
what
you're-
I'm gonna say.
So this is something that I don't know that you were aware of necessarily, but you were considered like the high priestess of this organization, essentially.
I think I was vaguely aware of it, if not explicitly.
You at least know that
Aware of
you at least know that you are important to them.
hmm So I'm gonna say I've been storing I wouldn't say disguise, but definitely like something that would mask a clothing or something to that effect that would mask who I am.
Just like
An
a cloak or
inflatable
something.
dinosaur suit.
Just like a cloak or something.
Yeah, something like that, but something that's not like super conspicuous.
A hot dog outfit.
You're just describing The Sims 4.
Hell yeah, hot dog outfit.
So yeah, so you're just you're throwing on a cloak and trying to like just sneak out basically.
Yeah.
All right.
I want to make sure like they can't see any of my defining features, which probably would have been her like her hair and One sec, I have my character sheet over my face. Basically, her
And her binder clip necklace.
yeah, basically it's just like I've covered up.
All right, so I'm gonna say I know this takes place in the past, so don't think about this too hard, but act under pressure.
Okay, that's tough or cool.
You can do whatever you
Cool.
want. I mean, you turned out
cool.
fine,
Cool.
obviously.
Yeah,
I am very.
I mean,
cool.
we know that you escaped from them.
Hey.
Okay, sign of 9.
Partial
Do
Worst
success.
outcome, hard choice, or price to pay.
You could kill them if you wanted. What are they gonna do? Not die?
So there's a the guards walk past you as they're like going on their patrol. They walk past whatever building you stay in, and as soon as you're pretty confident that they're far enough away, you dart out into the night, and you basically move from building to building, trying to go towards the like entrance to the complex, more or less.
Mhm.
And when you get there, you see the price to pay is that there is a guy just like at the gate, like standing guard, like ready. Basically, he doesn't see you. He doesn't see you right now, but that is, you're gonna have a hard time getting out of here without.
So,
notice.
can you describe this gate for me? Paint me a word picture.
Sure. It's a big like double wooden gate. Like I think this commune is somewhere like deep in the woods. I don't know that I have a specific like location in mind, but it's like deep in the woods. It's a lot of like log cabins and buildings and stuff in this area. The gate is also, it's made of these big like vertical logs basically with like pointed tops.
Impossible.
Strung together. It's basically double gates.
Okay, gates, and so I'm assuming this gate is in a fence/wall.
Yeah, there's a whole fence around the thing. The gate is just a portion of this
How
wall.
tall is the fence?
I'll say about 20 feet. It's a big old fence.
What does it look like?
Wood.
Is it just like wood?
Fence.
It's a big old
Looks
wood.
awfully like
it's
it's a fence.
it's more like a wall, but yeah, it's a
Yeah,
fence
how
made of wood.
difficult?
Have you ever
How-
seen Home Improvement starring Tim the Toolman Taylor?
No, but I played it on the Super Nintendo.
What?
Wait.
Yeah, it's like that fence that his neighbor Wilson was behind.
No, I know what
yeah,
I know what you're referencing, but was what you said a joke? Because I didn't hear it, babe.
No, there's a Home Improvement game on the Super Nintendo. It's bad. Don't play it.
Neat.
Is it the one where he fights dinosaurs in that one level?
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
but anyway, how difficult would it be for me to to climb over this fence rather than
Encounter the man.
confronting him? Yeah, because
Uh,
if he's just
How about you read a bad situation as you like take scope of this?
is that sharp?
Yes.
It didn't roll. Okay.
F.
Oh. Okay.
Now
Then
it
rolls
rolled.
twice.
Now it rolled twice, but both of them were a mixed success. So on a 7 to 9, hold 1. You can ask me one of the following questions: what's my best way in? What's my best way out? Are there any dangers we haven't noticed? What's the biggest threat? What's most vulnerable to me? What's the best way to protect the victims?
What's the most
Protect the
vulnerable
victims.
to me?
The most vulnerable
Your
to
chance
you
of escaping.
would probably be, honestly, so there's a guard tower that like is next to the gate. There's like a ladder that goes up there, and from what you can tell, it's like empty. So if you could get up there, you could easily probably like hop the wall if you like land in a bush or something, or just jump to you see like an adjacent tree that's near the wall. If you could get up the guard tower and jump to the tree, you could probably get out of here.
Okay. So I guess I'm gonna head over towards that guard tower.
Okay. Act under pressure, because you are sneaking.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very cool. I am very cool.
All right, 10 plus, you do what you set out to do. So, yeah, you make your way to the tower. As you're climbing up, you glance down at the man that's like at the gate, nervously, because if you get caught, that's pretty much the ball game. And you actually see him like glance in your direction, but he doesn't like make a move to stop you or anything. You almost see him like nod. And then you get up the tower. You are able to easily jump from the tower to that branch that was hanging out towards it, and you climb down the tree. And you, where do you go?
So
West.
I was about to say that.
silence you. I'm gonna see if there's like a blind spot in where like their watches would be from the towers and head in that direction.
Okay, yeah, you just
Is it
go.
west?
And since we're in the forest, I'll get behind trees, try to break a line of sight as soon as possible.
Yeah, so I think once you're out of here, like yeah, the guard was really light tonight for whatever reason, so you're able to do it. You get out. What was Adva's kind of like situation like while she was like on the move before she got to Maplebrook?
Let's see. It was
Like-
probably mostly just like,
Eating cans of Miracle Whip.
is that why she? No, you're whiter than she is, so.
You're just
Impossible.
assuming I'm pale.
I'm looking at this art of Connor right now.
That is an artist's rendition.
That you gave me approval
It's
for.
like Jesus.
That's true.
I was thinking it's mostly like town hopping and working odd jobs to make the money to get away. Because I'm not sure
Bruce
how much.
Banner in the Hulk.
Yeah, did anyone ever did you ever run into somebody from the menagerie coming after you?
You had to kill them with a frying pan behind the Denny's.
No, that's PUBG, Josh.
I imagine that's probably why you stayed on the move, is just to
Yeah, is just, and also distance between myself and them.
okay, yeah.
Obviously, I wouldn't go to like the nearest town. It's like the second or third nearest.
Yeah, I think you did manage to escape them. You didn't see anybody that would have like been from there for a while, and then as you're kind of like thinking about this, like or as you're like dreaming about this, it flashes forward to that guy that met you in the that guy that bumped into you and left a note in the mall on your date with Stacy, and the girl with the triangle earrings that you saw in the theater. And then after that, it's darkness, and then a light, one light appears, and then a second to the side of that, and then a third above it in a triangular pattern, and then you wake up.
And
I don't
it's
like
a
that.
car with 3 lights and it hits you.
In your
You've been
bedroom.
hit by. You've been struck by. Truck.
Truck.
Ow!
The new Ford Triad.
Yeah. So yeah, you've
The
got.
triads love
So it is now, according to my notes, Thursday. West, you wake up in a strange room that you've been put up in Connor's mansion overnight. How'd you sleep? Did
Poorly.
you sleep?
Very poorly. Like, it was probably like waking up every hour or so and then sleeping for a little bit.
Right. Yeah,
and then waking up again.
Yeah,
That kind of thing.
you've had a bit of a situation. Yeah, so I think Benson makes you dinner or makes you breakfast in the morning because like he knows you're there. Connor, you don't see Laura over today, which is like you've kind of been getting used to seeing her every morning, so it's just like, huh, that's a little weird. But yeah, she's not here. Lizzie wakes up to go to school, and you all do that. I guess Benson gives you and West a ride to the normal bus stop that he drops you guys off at.
I never said that he could give West a
Come on, man.
Well, then I guess he doesn't, and
Nah,
West
it's
just in your house now.
No,
I mean,
I'm
this is
kidding.
fine.
This
I'll
is
skip
my
showers
house,
and
Wes?
stay home.
Of course.
Yeah,
Of
so
course,
you
West gets
and Adva, you I guess get up early in the morning to go to your swim practice. A lot of that
Indeed.
stuff passes largely uneventfully, unless you have specific things you would like to do between the three of you. But-
Not that I am aware of.
But you do all have rehearsal later today, like once all your classes are done. So this
Oh,
you know.
fuck, you're right.
Yeah, that whole thing that happened
Nice.
last session was completely unrelated to the monster hunt. So
Yeah. So that's gonna be West's excuse for not knowing the Phantom of the Opera because all this shit's been going on.
Sure, yeah, makes sense to me.
Nah,
No
So it is
excuse.
what it
bad
is.
excuse.
No
He's gonna
excuses.
improv it and blow their socks off.
Sure. So the you guys get back to the theater eventually. I don't know if like Benson brings you there, or if you just walk or take a bus. It doesn't particularly matter. And like as soon as
I
you
think
get,
I would travel pretty much with Connor
yeah.
if it matters for anything. So.
All right,
Just
yeah.
be safe.
West is clinging to you like glue and rubber.
Uh-oh, stuck on you.
Anyway, yeah.
It's
Oh.
a little weird.
As soon as the three of you get back to the theater, god damn it, the uncomfortable feeling that you feel every time you're in here starts up like immediately.
Do any of us have like detect magic evil or
Detect
whatever?
magic? No.
Well, detect evil.
Oh, it's
Detect
also
a
worth
monster.
mentioning that West is keeping the journal on his person now.
Okay, cool.
Which may have
so I
been
guess you
In
just
his
have that.
pants.
Okay.
Feels bad here.
Feels bad, man.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the pressure of the stage
Stage
and
fright.
the audience. Or maybe it's whatever tied my shoes together and tried to get me killed.
Probably that.
Really, the jury's out. We have no idea. It could be anything.
Yeah. So as
We
the
haven't even tried to research it yet.
nope. When you arrive, Bernard is going over some things with a few of the main cast on the stage. Well, you see a catering table set out with a bunch of Subway sandwiches, and Katrina Lupin. I know it's been a while. The girl that first like told you about this stuff, the girl who has like luck powers.
Oh yeah.
She and Tara, who is the one of the leads in the show. She's the one that's the friends with the Stacys that you guys usually talk to.
Right.
And Kyle Booth,
Usually.
the stage manager, are standing next to this table. Kyle's snacking down on a sandwich. And the other two are just kind of like chatting. And as soon as the three of you walk into the theater, Bernard turns towards you, West, and he goes, "Ah, my star pupil!" I don't remember how bad his accent was, so we're just gonna go
it
with
was
it.
bad.
Okay, good.
It was about that bad, yeah.
My star pupil, how are you doing? How is the part going?
It's going excellent, I say, answering for West. I
West
heard him
opens his
staying
mouth
up
and
all
closes it.
night. Just rehearsing lines.
Excellent, excellent. Well, come, West, come. We must discuss how you are doing.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, so he pulls you away. What are the other two of you doing?
I guess we're
I'm gonna go
because
say hi to the people at the craft services table.
Boy, it's a good thing Wes is just an anxious person because I am too.
I'm gonna stroll on up, sipping my first of 3 Jorts Moons for the day.
And
Well,
as you come up,
I can only carry 3.
Katrina turns towards you, and Tara like pointedly ignores you because she's just too cool. And boy, I have to remember how bad this was too. And she says,
She was Scottish.
"Yeah. Oh hi Connor. How you doing? How's it been?
How you doing there? Sorry.
I know you had a bit of trouble yesterday.
Yeah. No, it's nothing. Just nearly falling off the catwalk.
Ghost.
But those things happen in showbiz. Am I right? I do finger guns with my free hand.
Not particularly. I'm just glad everything's okay." And she reaches for one of the sandwiches on the table, and as soon as she's like about to grab it, Tara quickly grabs that sandwich that she was about to take, super rudely. She looks at Katrina and kind of sneers and takes a bite, and then walks off to talk to some of the other cast members, like without even speaking to most of you.
Does she take a bite and put it back down, or?
No, she takes it with her.
I'm gonna take an extra lengthy sip of my Jorts Moon and then just what a bitch.
Holy shit.
That
Connor's
was
spicy today.
Katrina sort of like gets real quiet, and she's like, "Yeah, she's a bit of a prima donna. That one, perfectly cast, if you ask me."
Got him.
I don't know how familiar you are with the Phantom of the Opera, but she's been cast as Carlotta.
Yeah, that's the one with the song about the masquerade, right? They say masquerade a lot.
I don't remember. That's me.
That's the only thing I know about Phantom. Out of character, the only thing I know about the Phantom of the Opera is my friends and I used to yell "Masquerade" at each other. That was it. Yeah, it's that song.
Yeah.
Except we didn't know any of the words, so we just yell "Masquerade, Masquerade, Masquerade."
Even
And
was
that's
it
all
even in
Connor
tune?
knows about it too.
I've only heard the
Out of
Phantom
tune
the Opera
yelling
covered by
Masquerade.
Backfish.
I've heard 3 separate covers of Phantom of the Opera.
So,
One of them was not a cover. It's just called Phantom of the Opera.
Canonically, that's
unrelated.
all. That's all that Connor knows about Phantom of the Opera too.
She does have a song called Prima Donna, so there is that.
Oh,
She
that's convenient. She'll fit right in.
if there's any consolation, that character does choke and get replaced by me later in the show, so that's cool.
Oh, that's excellent. High five.
Yeah, I'm playing.
High five.
I don't know if I've told you guys this, but I'm playing Christine. She high fives you. Playing Christine, the main character. I guess I'm going to be acting opposite West for the majority of the thing now. That's going to be a little.
Oh hell yeah, West.
Hey,
Where is he? Can I
don't-
finger guns at him?
Bernard has like pulled you backstage, West, to talk to you about some stuff. So you don't see him.
Yeah.
He's like, "How's he doing, by the way? I know theater didn't really seem like his thing."
I have a lot of confidence in him.
Well, I suppose
I begin drinking my George Spoon.
I suppose that's all you. How are you, Adva? Pretty good.
I nod. Yeah, it's okay.
Excellent. Not a woman
That's
of
the
many
most
words.
words you've ever said to somebody.
Not a woman of many words. That one, huh?
No, yeah, I barely know what she sounds like. Sometimes I hear her and I just go like, ah, ghost.
Well,
It's just Adva again.
Yeah. So as the two of you are having this conversation, and Bernard is basically going over lines with you backstage, West. He walks away for a minute and he hands you a script. I hope you have the script open.
Nani, give me a link.
I don't
Son
have
of a bitch.
I don't have a link, but I'll link you to the part of this that
Matters.
that we'll be going over. I'll just DM it to you real quick.
See, I thought you would have a link, considering you told me to have the script up.
But you'll find quickly that West, also known as West the Best, doesn't need a script.
Well, I did this. So this is the part that he tells you that they're going to
God.
rehearse in a little bit. So yeah, there's
Oh
that.
God.
There's that. Bernard claps and goes, "All right, all actors for the showing of Il Muto to the stage. West backstage to the microphone, so to be played over the loudspeaker. Tara, Katrina to the stage. Everyone else places." And Kyle talks to the two of you, who is he was like finishing a sandwich at the snack table, like leaning on his cane.
Oh yeah.
And Kyle talks to the two of you, and Adva, you are. He tells you to go up to the catwalks to prepare for your cue to drop the quote-unquote body of Joseph Bouquet, who is tied to one of the railings up there. It's basically like a sack dummy. You're basically like, once the cue happens later on in the scene, you're just gonna drop it from the rafters, and everybody's gonna freak out because it's a hanging man. And Kyle takes you into the control booth to show you kind of how like the lighting and soundboards and stuff work.
Nice.
All right, so Bernard takes his seat in the audience, and Stephanie, the girl with the triangle earrings and the platinum blonde hair, she is the assistant director, and she sits down next to him, and she goes, "Places, please." And Bernard very loudly, once everybody is in position, goes, "And action!" And now it is West's line.
I didn't know Bernard was Kestrel.
Did I not instruct that box 5 was to be kept empty?
And the girl who I don't think I named, let me double check, but I'm pretty sure I didn't. The girl playing Meg goes, "He's here, the Phantom of the Opera." Everybody kind of is freaking out, and Katrina says, "It's him. I know it. It's him." And Carlotta reacts to her breaking character, goes, Your part is silent, little toad.
A toad, madam. Perhaps it is you who are the toad.
Everybody kind of continues looking around, and you can see this, Wes. The curtain is open. During the show, it would be closed, but you're watching this all happen from behind, basically.
West is so sweaty.
Yeah, like eat knees weak arms spaghetti.
This muffin on his sweater already.
So Tara turns to the person on the stage who's like sitting at a fake piano, and is like, "From Maestro, de capo por favor." And she begins singing a song that I don't remember the tune to because it's been a month since I've seen this show. And she starts singing. Nope, it's you cannot speak, but kiss me in my. Instead of singing, she emits a great croak like a toad. There's a stunned silence as she attempts to repeat this line, acting, and she chokes again. And this is the part where Bernard signals you, West, as you panic, to start laughing hysterically.
Ha 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 ha.
Like,
Ha 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 ha.
And then,
Ha
as this goes on, you see Tara turning. You all see Tara turning like a bright shade of purple, and it's clear that like something is. I don't know how much you can tell from like behind West, but Kyle in the booth goes like, "Oh my god," and Connor and Adva from above, you can both see that something is clearly wrong. Like Adva's actually or Tara's actually choking.
I begin yeeting.
Right?
I go as fast as possible without revealing that I'm a vampire.
Okay, so you quickly burst through the door to the control booth and run towards the stage, and everybody on the stage does the same thing, like trying to surround her. Like one of the actors was like smacking on her back, trying to get her to cough up whatever she's choking on. And yeah, you make it there. Adva, I want you to make a read a bad situation roll.
That is sharp, right?
Correct.
Yep.
And Wes still doing bad laughing into the microphone. 7. On a
Is
7,
Wes just like tunnel visioned?
so on a 7 to
I
9,
mean,
hold 1.
I don't know the play.
What's my best way in? What's my best way out? Are there any dangers we haven't noticed? What's the biggest threat? What's most vulnerable to me? What's the best way to protect the victims?
Are there any dangers we have not noticed?
Adva, as you look down over the railing and you begin looking around trying to see like what's causing this, oh sorry, I was supposed to let you roll another check, but it doesn't matter. What you see before you is a small winged creature about a foot tall. It has a dark reddish coloration and glowing yellow eyes, and on its face is a pointed nose with a twisted, mischievous grin of razor-sharp teeth. Behind it, you can see a long, thin tail that ends in a flat, pointed diamond shape. The creature raises its arms to either side, and you see them both end in razor-sharp claws. And then the creature begins laughing also, and it's cutting over West's laughter. West's bad laughter that he's still doing. And
West has realized now that there's something amiss, and he stops laughing because it's not funny anymore.
Yeah. So Connor, you and a couple other cast members are kind of like around Tara as she's like choking on the stage. And up above, Adva, this creature swipes down with its claws at the catwalk and cuts one of the railings.
Whew. Okay.
What do you do?
Okay, so I'm going to use Cast Out Evil.
when it cuts the railing, like the railing, the entire like chunk of catwalk that you're on dips towards that direction. Also, so
okay,
that's something that may become a problem.
I'm going to keep that in mind. I'm going to try to use Cast Out Evil to at least get it to leave for a little bit.
To be not here. Okay, sure.
Yes.
Roll plus tough.
Hey!
That's a 12.
Hey!
You see it swiping towards the other the other railing to try to like disconnect this platform from the other side. And right before you're able to do that, you fucking banish this thing. It's gone. And instantly, as soon as it is gone, the feeling that you've been getting is also gone.
Hey,
that-
that fixed
just
my
that easy, huh?
anxiety.
It's not like...
Done.
It
No.
is, you know, it is unharmed, and you know you have no
Mhm.
idea where it went, but it's not,
Mhm.
it's not here
It's not
anymore.
here.
So
Yeah.
that,
Can it
but
come back?
Either way, the banished creature is unharmed, and you have no control over where it goes. It's
Right.
what
Yeah,
the
I see.
ability says.
It could have gone straight to your dorm room, Wes.
Well, good thing I'm not there.
yeah, so this
But
happens, but Tara is still choking on the stage below.
I
Okay,
know. I was hoping I could remedy that.
Connor, would you like to try to remedy that?
Yeah, I want to try to remedy that.
He Heimlichs
Alright.
her and she splits in half.
Oh no!
Yeah, I'm gonna do a full Heimlich maneuver.
All right, go for it. Would
Yeah,
you
the
like?
fist
Would you like to
hand
make?
over the other
would you?
fist.
Would you like to read a bad situation?
Yeah, why not? What is that again?
Plus sharp. Nope.
Ooh.
Bad news. I get
work
to.
in experience.
Yeah, good news. You do mark an experience. Bad news. I take a hard move.
Uh-oh.
She is at this
Yikes.
point like very clearly hasn't been able to breathe for a little bit and straight up just passes out. And you hear somebody
Uh-oh.
you hear somebody on a phone in the audience like taking a like making a phone call to emergency services. And yeah, Tara's just unconscious. That is the hard move is that has now happened.
Yikes.
All right, great. Still gonna try to Heimlich her.
All right, try it.
Yeah, because like it's still assuming it was a physical object.
What
causing
would you
her
like me to
choke.
roll for that?
Um,
I'm gonna pour just a little bit of Irish from my supernatural strength onto it.
okay. Act under pressure.
Enough to really oomph it out there.
Unless West would also like to attempt to investigate this
Cool.
mystery because he's also there.
I would
Boy.
like to investigate the mystery.
How about West? You try to roll to help out so Connor doesn't beef this roll and kill this woman.
Yeah, I'll do that. By this point, Wes is on his feet and out there
Listen,
with everybody else.
sometimes you roll a 4.
So, okay, how do I help out? How's
Like
that?
cool
a
is
thing?
plus.
When you help another hunter, roll plus
8.
cool.
Yeah,
Oh God.
but you roll plus sharp instead of cool, right?
When I'm acting under pressure.
Oh,
So.
it's not the same.
So this
thing.
is basically it's
Right.
going to upgrade him from a 6 to a 7, which is a mixed success. So on a 7 to 9, your help grants them +1 to the roll, but you also expose yourself to trouble or danger.
She spits it directly into your mouth and you start choking.
Okay, so on a mixed success, you were able to rouse her, but you can tell she's still like having trouble breathing. She doesn't like cough. You know what? She does actually cough out something. It's like some lettuce from the sandwich. But you can tell there's nothing like lodged in her throat anymore. But she's still having trouble breathing, and she's barely staying conscious. And Wes, you inspect this.
Lettuce.
There's no way you'd be able to
Is it
tell
Burger
this.
King foot lettuce?
No, it's not.
Number 15.
But you see Katrina just like covering her, covering her mouth in shock a couple feet away, and you hear her mutter something to the effect of like, "This is my fault again," and
She would have taken her sandwich.
yeah, the sandwich. You take a taste of it, Wes, like just to see like you smell it, and it smells.
I was gonna say no, I fucking don't. I do not taste that shit. That was in a person.
You smell the lettuce, and it smells, for lack of a better word, poisony.
Oh God. You know what? I jam my finger down her throat to make her throw up.
Okay.
Nice. I was thinking about that.
Act under pressure, dude.
I roll
She's-
as he does that. I roll her to the side so that she vomits sideways and not into her own mouth.
Alright, on a 7 to 9, the keeper's going to give you a worst outcome, hard choice, or price to pay. I think the price to pay here is that
Covered in vomit.
she throws up directly on you, Wes.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
How about this? She's laying on her back, right? West sticks his fingers down her throat, and I go, wait a second, and I roll her towards West.
Oh, come
Yeah,
on! My shoes!
Well,
You're
all I was
everything.
thinking is, she needs to be sideways to throw up properly, so I
Right.
just quickly did it, and it happened to be towards you.
Yeah, she vomits all over you, and you can tell like whatever it is probably still in her system, but she's no longer in. She's gonna be like bad for a while, but you think that she is no longer in danger.
I'm also not a medical professional, so I.
You are also not a medical professional, and emergency services are on their way.
Okay.
And as this whole thing is happening, Bernard, you can see Bernard and Kyle having some sort of argument, like in the audience area, and Kyle's like, "You have to cancel the show, Bernard. There's clearly something going on here." And Bernard goes, "Absolutely not. What kind of director would I be if I just canceled this show that so many people are looking forward to and that we have worked so hard for?" And Kyle goes like, "You are absolutely fucking ridiculous." And he storms off with a limp as fast as he can, like, towards the exit. And Bernard, like, looks like he's absolutely pissed. But he's like, "Rehearsal, well, it's going to be difficult to rehearse with one of our cast members poisoned. So we are going to go. Rehearsal's cancelled for the day." And he storms out also. And Stephanie kind of waves to all of you and then just kind of skips out the door. So all the authority figures have left.
I would like to leave the catwalk.
With an unconscious person waiting in medical services?
Who has been poisoned?
I say this out loud to some effect. Like, did they just all leave?
You can, when Kyle was on
I
his
begin
way out,
glancing around at other actors.
when Kyle stormed out, you could see he was like checking his phone. So you assume he was the one that called emergency services. So he's like waiting for them somewhere.
Oh right, they do need someone outside the building
Front
to
door,
direct them.
probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as you don't block pathways or entrances.
Yeah, you suspect Bernard and Stephanie probably did just actually leave, but Kyle's like out in the lobby, basically like pacing back and forth.
Ah, good guy, Kyle.
So yeah,
Well-
rehearsal's canceled. A lot of the non-essential cast like kind of leaves just because they like don't really know, they can't really help in this situation.
Yeah.
How was Adva doing on this teetering
as
catwalk?
as the two
Oh,
of
I said I would like to leave.
Adva,
like
as
to leave the catwalk.
you look down, you realize your shoes were tied to the railing.
Ha!
Hmm.
Yikes.
Classic.
That could have gotten bad. But luckily you just fucking banished the thing. So yeah, that's
Okay. So right now, as of now, we're on this. West and I are on the stage. One of us covered in vomit.
Katrina's also stayed on the stage. She's just kind of in
Because
shock.
Trina's on the stage. She's freaking out. We got the passed out person, and Adva's somewhere up in the rafters. I'm gonna do a Delta Dragons roll call by yelling Delta Dragons roll call.
No.
I'm already here.
I've already done it. All right, we got one. Adva! I begin glancing about wildly.
I wave at him.
All right,
I
cool.
refuse to say it.
How are you doing up there?
I'll talk to you both when I come down.
Do your shoes get tied together?
No.
They totally got tied together.
Wait, was that a lie? Does West know?
No, they're
Yeah, that's why
tied
Wes says that they've totally been tied together.
No, they
She
were
didn't lie
tied to
to
the
you.
railing. They were,
She didn't lie to you.
Oh, well. Never
and
mind.
two, they were tied to the railing, so that's not a lie.
That's true.
Man, that's good luck then. That thing really hates shoelaces or something. Well, anyways, I think you got this, West. So I sort of hop up and walk over to Katrina.
I just keep making
Oh,
sure that what's her face is, stable, I guess.
Maybe we should find West a towel. Maybe a change of clothes.
I mean, right now I'm watching over the person in interest.
Do you
Person
say
of
this
interest.
out loud?
No, I'm still up here. I'm still on my way down.
Would you like to come
You're still
down?
untying your shoes from the railing?
I don't know how to tie my shoes.
Does Adva know how to tie her shoes?
This is a good question. I don't know.
This is literally up to you.
There's
I'll
no
say
one
she
else that can
does.
make this choice. Okay. Well, I guess you untie your shoe. It's untied now.
Does the vomit awaken something within West? Yes.
I hope not.
His own vomit. He's about to throw up also. His vomit smells bad.
Nah, he actually doesn't seem too disturbed by it.
He's in vomit a lot, you see.
No, it's just like desperate situation, adrenaline pumping. He'll probably vomit later.
Like
Once he smells it.
randomly the next day he's gonna be like, "Ugh."
Oh man, I got.
When he thinks about it later, he'll be grossed out. But right now, he's just like, "I had the tiger," you know.
Alright, I'm gonna go make sure our werewolf friend is okay.
All right. You make your way over to Katrina, and she's just like, nearly catatonic, just like staring at Tara with tears in her eyes.
Uh-oh. This is gonna require a level of smooth that neither I nor Connor possess.
That's
I'm
okay.
gonna begin
Wes
with
doesn't
a-
have it either, and I bet
I'm
Adva
gonna-
doesn't either.
I'm gonna begin with a, hey.
I was gonna say you could pat her on the back. Oh,
I pat her
Wait.
on the back, but
Oh,
very
wait.
awkwardly.
That could have been me. That should have been me.
Well, to be fair, she did take the sandwich off the table of her own volition.
But that's it. It was meant. I was going to take it. It should have
But
been
you
mine.
didn't, did ya?
I'm assuming that wasn't in character.
No, it wasn't.
I mean,
From across
Wes,
the stage, West is just sassy.
But you did it, did ya?
shut up, vomit covered man.
Look,
No, that was
there's
On
not.
your glasses.
look. Ultimately,
not.
there's tons of points throughout every day where we may knowingly or unknowingly cause something. We can't get bogged down by them.
It's like, but this.
It's not like you intended for anyone to get hurt here.
I'm gonna have you roll to manipulate someone. What's your charm look like?
Oh,
bud?
good. -2.
Can I
Excellent.
help out by being like, yeah, you're good?
Should
No,
I
she...
come?
Oh, hey, wait, that's 3 6s. I level up
Hooray!
Oh,
Okay, Satan.
live and in person.
gotta wait for the end of the story.
So I would like to point out that on the 0, I rolled a 6. On the +2, I rolled a 4, and on the -2, I rolled an 8.
Rip.
Jesus Christ.
So it's been a perfect storm.
Perfect
Like,
storm of
literally-
fuckery.
I know, right? The one I have nothing on, I rolled exactly a 6. The one I had +2 on, I rolled a 4, and then I rolled an 8. So it's just all 6s.
6
should I
out
come-
of 6.
I'm gonna say I've gotten down by now, and I'm gonna use soothe on her.
Okay. Yeah. The hard move, Connor, is that she just stops listening to you entirely.
Okay, well, that's fair. I finish off my Jorts Moon, I guess.
All right. Yeah. Adva, you're down now. West is covered in vomit.
Yeah.
Connor is awkwardly sipping blood. Tara is unconscious. Connor, you can think
Oh,
about
yeah.
what letter
Here yet?
you can think about what level up thing you want to take. Just let me know.
Yeah, so
Oh,
like
yes, I'm navigating there now.
initially, I was thinking about using Soothe on Terra, but you see how that went.
She's
With those
unconscious. It would be
She's
pointless.
unconscious, yeah.
Yeah, I know. Initially, that's like, oh wait, I could have helped with that, but no, I
She's
was
not.
busy.
She doesn't
banishing
have.
the
She doesn't
demon.
have strong emotions. She was poisoned.
I thought maybe if I did that, it would calm her down, so she would stop choking.
Poison, the strongest emotion.
You don't
Strongest
you don't
emotion.
stop
I-
choking by calming down. That's not a thing.
I think so.
Hey, you really
I
need to take
don't.
Can you take some deep breaths with me here?
Choking means your airway is blocked. That's not a panic reaction.
If you start panicking while you're choking, it's not gonna make it
Because you're
better.
choking. But if you relax while you're choking, you don't stop choking.
That's true. You do
You're
not.
panicking
in fact-
because you're choking. You're not choking
Yeah.
because you're panicking.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is neither here nor there. She is passed out.
It is here.
Yes.
You-
So
you
you're.
No,
said it.
she's over there on the stage. Anyway, I'm coming down to the other one whose name I've already forgotten.
Katrina.
That's the one, the hurricane. I'm gonna basically, I mean,
The
it's
werewolf.
what?
The werewolf.
She's a werewolf.
Oh my god.
I was talking about the hurricane.
We've leveled up twice so far, right?
Yes. Anyway, I'm gonna come down there
Well,
and use
three
Soothe to
times.
at least get her to calm down because it's a free move.
Yep. You still do have to talk to them.
Oh, this is unfortunate.
Yeah, you gotta like soothe them. Crazy.
Sorry, 1 second. I'm thinking about the words I will say. Sorry.
I will
It's
say that
okay,
at
it's-
about this point is when two medical professionals with a stretcher come in, and you can see Kyle like pointing them to where they're supposed to be going. And you actually do see out in the lobby that Bernard and Stephanie are still there also. So they didn't actually just like leave.
Yeah, leave. It went up.
Thank God.
They made a
They're
big
not total fuck
they
up.
made a big show of leaving, but like, well, at least Bernard did, but he didn't actually. And yeah, that's yep. They get Tara on a stretcher. They kind of like ask you what happened, West. Let's play that out. Hey, what happened on here?
Oh,
We just
God.
heard the call said that the girl just started choking.
Yeah, I think there was something in the Subway sandwiches that were catered to us, so you might check that out if it'll help.
My God. And one of
Not again.
Not again.
that's the third time this week. No.
No.
He takes down some notes and like asks if you have any like further information on this girl, which I suppose you probably don't. And they're like, all right, well,
Nah.
You have to ask the director.
we're gonna go. We'll see if the sparkly gentleman up there is able to help us out until we can get in contact
Sparkly?
with family. Bernard's wearing the sparkly purple vest. Do you not recall?
No.
The most wonderful reindeer of all.
Well, he is. Yeah. So the medical professionals stretcher Tara out of the room, and they take off, and Bernard goes with them. So yeah, it's just.
I'm covered in vomit.
Yeah, you are.
And Katrina is just like fetal position at this point.
I have a quick aside.
Mm-hmm.
Which of these sounds funnier?
All right.
I take the oops one where I stumble across things that are important, or the big entrance where whenever I make a showy entrance into a dangerous situation, I roll cool.
You
And on
need
a-
that one because you do that a lot.
Because yes, it couples with the fact that if I make a big showy entrance, I'm almost definitely not hedging my bets, so I get +2, or I get forward, right? I get to hold 2. Excellent.
See, as
Steven,
much as I want to say just stop doing that, don't, because it's obviously part of your character at this point that he just fucking does that.
Steven, I'm taking the big entrance.
Okay. Just type it up.
The
and
in-story reason can be that I am being inspired by all the play and showmanship around me.
Wes Connor is
Nice.
trying to become cool.
I see that.
Oh, he's Cloud.
He's trying
I
to break
see.
out of the mundane.
No, I'm gonna go back to that. I can luckily so this is my last move from another playbook, but one of the monstrous moves is taking a move from another playbook.
Oh my
I
god.
see.
So I'm gonna take a monstrous move to take a move from another playbook, so I can get one more. And they'll probably be it's gonna be either oops or it's gonna be the another one, a second one from the Chosen. This is the Chosen, by the way, the big entrance.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the one from the Chosen that lets you heal an extra point anytime you're healed.
All right.
Not sure yet. But the big entrance sounded very funny.
West finds a towel, by the way.
All right. Where?
Somewhere
Where?
backstage, I assume.
Wait,
no,
you
no,
have
no,
a
no.
thing for this. You have a
No,
thing
you
for
have an
this.
ability. I want you to
Wait.
fucking roll preparedness, bitch. Roll plus sharp.
I bet I have a towel right here and now. Bet. Damn it.
On a 7 to 9, you have it, but not here.
Oh.
You know where a
I
towel.
left it backstage.
You left your towel backstage. So West wanders off to go
clean myself
to
off.
clean up. Adva, you are going to try to soothe Katrina. Would you like to
Yeah.
do that now?
I would
How
like
much
to see
vomit is on me, by the way?
enough.
It was a failed roll, so quite a bit.
All right. Well, I'm gonna find a change of clothes backstage. It could be anything.
I can't wait for you to walk home in the
He
Phantom
walks
costume.
out in the Phantom of the Opera costume.
Yes, that exactly. That is exactly what I do.
All right, so while you're backstage changing, Adva, what are you going to say to this sad werewolf?
Is she like all like? You said she was in the fetal position. Describe this fetal position.
Well, she's not laying on her side, but she's like, knees pulled up to chest, arms
Oh.
around legs, sobbing.
Yeah, okay. I was thinking it was something like that. I just wanted to make double sure she wasn't doing the cry a lot pose.
No, not quite. Not quite.
We're not there
She is
yet.
crying a lot, but she's not doing the cry a lot pose.
Anyway, like I kneel down. I put like my arm around her. Like, okay. I still think about this.
Okay.
You've had so much time.
I know, but other things happened, like vomit. Anyways, like I
That was
get
all
down.
on my end.
Yeah, I know, but I was thinking about that. It was distracting me.
All right.
Thanks for distracting me with your vomit towel, Swissy.
Carry on.
Anyway, I get down next to her, I put my arm around her. It's like, I go like, she's going to be fine. I think I've dealt with some of the problem for now. At least we know a little bit more about what's going on, and we were able to get her to medical professionals before anything got too bad.
Okay. All right. I need to go. I need to.
Okay.
I need to go back to the bar, back home.
When you need to do,
I'm sorry. And she
she'll be fine.
she sniffles and wipes her face, and stands up, and slowly leaves.
About this time, West, with comedic timing, walks out in the full Phantom of the Opera outfit.
Including the mask.
Like even the unnecessary parts like the cape and mask.
It was all there, so I just took it all.
I begin laughing.
Does that cheer Katrina up at all to turn around to see me this way?
Yeah, like right as you get up to do this, she sees you and she just like bursts out laughing.
Nice.
Just like thank you guys. We got rehearsal again tomorrow, so I guess we'll see how that goes. But thank you. And she leaves. She walks out.
If you had a chance to change your fate,
Would you?
Would you?
would you?
Would you? And
The
yeah,
Ouija board?
so this is where you are now. You're all in the theater. There's still some vom on the stage. West needs a new
Well,
change
that's
of
not my job.
West, are you leaving your clothes here?
No, I got him in I found a bag backstage that I
Okay,
put
you
him
found
in.
like a plastic bag. That
It's very
makes sense.
convenient backstage.
Yeah,
It's backstage. It's super convenient.
there's whatever you need
There's a lot
back
of stuff
there.
over there.
It's one of those places where all the things are.
Yep,
Since when they are.
Now, Steven,
yep,
quick aside.
yep.
If I do take oops, is that going to be annoying to use? It's part of the reason I'm afraid to take it. I feel like it's going to be really random that I just randomly am like, yeah, I find something important right now.
I mean, it's a move. It is what it is. It's probably
Yeah.
really inconvenient that Soups has to think of when people are lying to me.
It is.
I guess. That's why I was hesitating on taking it, and I went with the big entrance.
Let
I don't wanna
let
just
me
be
read
like,
it real
"Oops."
quick, just to see what it says.
It's if you want to find something useful, you tell the keeper, and then
That's
I mean,
in
I guess
the-
useful would be up to you entirely.
That's in the
Soups.
if you want to stumble across something important, tell the keeper. You will find something important and useful, although not necessarily related to your immediate problems.
Hmm.
So it could just be a flashlight, and it's like, oh, this could be useful for a dark night.
Yeah, I don't know. It just seems kind of vague, which is why I went the big entrance, because it's going to be a lot funnier when I just keep bursting onto the scene.
Yeah, I
Eventually.
mean, I think I could work with oops. Just like if you wanted to do it in a situation that was inappropriate, I'd just go like, no.
Yeah, I guess. I gotta think about it. I gotta figure out what I want. I wasn't
Okay.
planning on taking the big entrance, but then I read it and I was like, but I already do that. I charge
Yeah,
into
might as well
dangerous
make it better.
situations constantly. And
Might
now
as well
people
make it
have to
gold.
listen to me bullshit until I stop doing my monologue. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna monologue, and then you guys can just sneak up and stab them.
All right, so
Hey,
yeah,
I have an ability that gives me
the-
+2 when I sneak up and stab. So that's great.
all right, yeah. So you guys are kind of free to do what you want. The theater's mostly empty. The
Also, Soups, you never refresh, so I am still Sean Bean. God damn you.
yeah, well.
Well,
Also, I think the
Anyway.
Streamlabs window froze, so I hope we've actually been live this whole time.
Well,
we
Molo
have.
guy's
Molo
been
guy's in the
saying
chat.
things.
I've been watching.
You
Oh, you
find
know-
a $20 gift card for Barnes and Noble. Awesome.
Wait, I don't think Streamlabs froze. I think my third monitor froze.
Just move your mouse on it; it should unfreeze.
Nope, because the mouse isn't appearing on it. That's how I figured out that
Oh.
it probably froze.
That's bad.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is. As long as we're live, we're
Yeah,
still
it's,
live. So
yeah, that means
Here
it
I
should still
am.
be
That would
recording,
be
too.
incredibly useful, Molo guy.
That's also probably why I haven't seen whatever Mala guy's been saying on the chat, because I'm glancing over there and the monitor's frozen. So
He
yeah.
just, the most recent one was you find a $20 gift card for Barnes and Noble. And I was like, oh hell yeah,
Well, let me see
that's
if I
nice.
can.
That's a manga, one of those mango books.
More than one, maybe two.
Not a Barnes and Noble per se.
I haven't been to Barnes and Noble since November.
They're
That's
they're
the
more
first-
they're just more expensive than Amazon.
I
Might
mean,
be
I don't
closed
even.
now.
I'll even
Oh,
get
for
one
sure
from-
they're closed now.
I was trying to figure it out.
Non-essential.
Whatever. Anyway, yeah. So that's the situation. You guys are kind of like mostly alone in the theater.
All right, if if we've got enough time, I would like to tell them about the thing I saw. I didn't bother identifying it. I was like, oh, that's bad. I'll banish it.
Yeah.
All right.
So
So
Adva
you
tells you
described
this.
Yeah.
the red and black little monster with
Yeah,
the
I guess
like,
I'm gonna
yellow
Small,
look
eyes.
small winged creature, about a foot tall, dark reddish coloration, glowing yellow eyes, pointed nose, twisted grin, razor sharp teeth, long thin tail with a flat pointed diamond shape, and it's got razor sharp claws.
Can I
Sounds
attempt
like
to
an imp to
recall
me.
knowledge?
That's not a thing in this game.
Did Pacific ever mention anything like this in her journal?
I don't think so.
Okay.
We
But
better
you
we better
do
go
ha-
back to
you
the
do ha-
Haven.
Yeah, you do have a whole ass base full of knowledge.
Yeah, no, that's what I
That's-
say out loud.
We can also confer with Nigel about it.
Yeah, just in case it's something that he's seen before. And we're gonna have to be more vigilant when we're here at all points, especially some of us. And I glanced pointedly at West, who was laughing during the initial poisoning.
I was backstage. I couldn't see that well.
No, you were on the stage. I thought.
He
No.
was like behind. He was in the backstage area. It's the curtain was open, but he could only see everything from behind.
Ah, I see.
And considering I didn't rehearse the play, I think I did a pretty good job.
Yep.
Okay.
Anyways, you guys free to head over there now? I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Mazel
Thursday, right?
tov.
I do nothing any day, so I don't know why I asked.
I for no reason summoned my magnum and spin it on my finger.
Don't do that. You will shoot yourself again.
Let's ride. I mean, I've only done that once.
All right, so the three of you
That's
head,
enough times for it to be again.
the three
And
of
it was
you
on
head back
purpose.
to base. I guess. Do you have
Yeah.
I assume we get Benson to drive us.
Yeah, yeah. Benson
he's
drives you
free.
back. Yeah. I mean,
Let's ride.
He's always
in
free. He
Vincent's
works
car.
for you. You pay him to be free. Yeah, he brings you guys back to the college. You go up to the shack, and on the shack, you notice a small
Love
black.
Shack.
On the door to the shack, you notice there's a small black piece of paper nailed to there
Uh-oh.
with a phone number.
I walk up
printed
and
on
read it.
There's a phone number.
What does
on
it say?
It's a phone number.
It's just a phone number?
Yep.
I whip out my phone and I dial it. And I put it
Alright.
on speaker.
It says your call has been forwarded to an automated voice message system. Blackwater is not available right now.
I begin laughing in character.
Please leave a message and try your call again.
Hey Blackwater, that was unrelated to you and your very cool voice message on your phone. It's us, the gang. Delta Dragons. We found your note, and I guess you're not free to talk right now. So if you want to give me a call back, this is Connor. My phone number is obviously, and then Connor just says a string of numbers because I can't be bothered to think of a fake phone number right
Yeah,
now.
that's why I didn't say. That's why I didn't say a number.
Yeah. Then Connor rattles off his phone number. Is like, so if you could just give me a call back, that'd be great. Bye bye.
Anybody, real
Then I hang
quick,
up.
anybody remember how to like do move on a window? So I could like move in
You-
If you shift right click on the window, like in your taskbar, you should be able to do move or maximize or minimize.
Right.
Does that work?
I'm trying. It's not working. Maybe it's because.
So do you have to like pan over it and get the little tiny pop-up,
Yeah, I got
You know
the
what I mean?
pop-up. Yeah.
and then you shift right click?
Yeah, it just keeps on closing up. You know what I bet it is? I bet it's popping up on the window I can't fucking use.
Yeah.
Oh, probably.
You can unplug that monitor and it will shift that stuff to your other monitors.
Well, who knows what that'll break?
Trigger
I
safe.
couldn't tell you.
Oop. It caused an equilibrium.
Well.
Yeah, there we go.
You are now showing Streamlabs infinitely.
Yep.
Nice.
Infinite Streamlabs.
Okay, I seem to have fixed it. Oop. Radical. Yeah.
Radical.
So the three of you, yeah, you're back at the thing. You have Blackwater's contact information if you want it.
I
And
guess.
I send them a
put that
number
text
in my
message.
No.
do text messages bounce?
I don't know. I'm gonna send one, and it's gonna be a sunglasses emoji, and then a pointing emoji as though I'm doing a finger
Boy.
gun.
Blackwater sure made a mistake giving Connor their phone number.
Well,
You're gonna start
they
seeing
didn't
it soon.
specifically give Connor their phone number.
Yo, this is out of character, by the way, just so we don't get it twisted, but what if we sent Blackwater a dick pic?
Well, I'm not going to.
Yeah, because yours is just a bat.
Yeah.
What?
Have you not heard about the vampire ants bat?
No.
Good, because neither have I.
The three of you go to the basement and,
Oh my
fucking God, what's that fool's name?
Nigel.
Nigel's there. Sorry, I'm having
You better.
I'm having a day. Yeah, Nigel's.
Oh, I'm gonna
down there.
pass around. I'm gonna pass around Blackwater's phone number in case anyone else wants to make a contact out of it. I did. I put a motorcycle emoji next to the name.
Yeah,
They're
and
my
Nigel's like, "What's up, guys? Why? Hey, West, what the fuck?"
Oh yeah.
It's just like the Phantom of the Opera.
Wes
You
looks
see-
up from his flip phone while entering Blackwater's phone number, which looks
Slowly.
hilarious in the Phantom of the Opera outfit, by the way. That he just has a flip phone. I got vomited on.
Yeah, West is very committed to his character, so he just walks around in full dress sometimes.
We should take him to a
All right.
Renaissance fair.
That's a little. That's not what Renaissance fairs are for.
Hey Nigel, we got a situation, if you will.
All right.
What's the sitch?
I was gonna say,
People
do you guys
are-
want to close the door? But you, I'm assuming you did that already.
I assume we did. I look back.
Sure.
Did we close the door?
Yeah, I mean,
Do you want me to
yeah.
roll for this?
I
No,
closed the door.
You closed the door. You're all in the you're all in the sanctum now, the haven.
The Sanctum Sanctorum, yeah.
Whatever you
So
decide to call
people
it.
are being attempted murdered at the community theater.
Oh,
And
that's not
we've,
good.
We've now got a visual on. Yeah, it's bad. We now have a visual on the target. Adva's the one who saw it, so she probably has the description down the best.
Yeah. Red.
Yeah,
Well,
and
Yep.
If I had to give it a name, I'd call it like an imp. Red. It's got
Dave,
claws.
you want to know something?
Red
That's
tail.
exactly what it's fucking called in my notes.
Woo!
Good
yeah, I was
guess.
gonna say it seems like an imp. Either an imp or a gremlin.
Very impish.
Seems like tying people's shoelaces to things and together.
Imp-esque.
Wait, to things?
Yes.
Did your shoelaces get tied to something?
It tied them to the catwalk that it tried to cut in half. Then I banished it.
Classic. Yeah,
Uh,
it tried to give me brain damage via concussion.
It hasn't done anything to me yet, which is...
That's because you
I'm
haven't
fine
gone
with.
up there.
Yeah, you don't want to go up there. It's a bad play. Or be on the stage. You're probably next on the shit list though.
Yeah, I mean, that seems like the pattern.
I don't
Yeah,
know
it's,
how long it will
it's-
take for it to come back, but I made sure it wasn't there for the rest of, I don't know, day maybe.
You did what?
I banished it.
Ah,
So it could be somewhere
Good.
else in town right now?
Oh, it absolutely is somewhere else right now. It's not dead.
Yikes.
Don't look in your closet.
All right. So yeah. Anyways, it was like a little black and red feathered little dude with a pointy nose and a mischievous grin, who is attempting to get community and
He kinda
student
looks like-
actors killed.
He kind of looks like Impidimp from Pouchmon Run.
God, I hate that Pokemon. I mean, whatever we call them, pouch
Pouchymon.
monsters.
Pouch
Like, does he?
monsters.
Or no.
Connor absolutely
N-
despises that one.
Not dissimilar, but like it's it's much spookier.
Right.
So, yeah.
Also, Wes didn't see it, so take that with a grain of salt.
So yeah, Nigel's like kind of taking notes of all this and like, all right, what do you guys know about it so far? What can it do?
Well, I can somehow evade detection most of the time because we normally can't see it, but you have a bad feeling in the pit of your stomach when you're near it. It's really good at tying shoelaces. Also unbolting things. Cutting. I think it has like razor sharp claws if it can just cut through.
It does
catwalk
have
wires.
the claws appear to be sharp. They cut through the catwalk pretty good.
Yeah. We
Pretty
should tell
well.
someone that that's damaged actually.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
About that.
is anyone else going up there right now?
Well, not now. No, everyone kind
Us
of left after
probably
the lady
tomorrow.
almost choked to death and died.
The what?
Hey, what if we just burn down the theater? Bernard kind of seems like an asshole.
Oh
anyway.
yeah, it poisoned the subway.
That
That's
might
why
just
Wes
be
got
fast
vomited
food,
on.
though.
He
It
induced
poisoned the-
vomiting to try to save the poisoned actress.
Poison the subway.
I
like,
think
did
I
it,
succeeded.
Did it like other people ate the sandwiches though, right? Like, did it poison all of them?
It was just a specific one. It was actually the one our werewolf friend was gonna eat, but then the other girl prima donna'd her way in front.
Huh. And that first
like a bitch.
that first kid, like the light fell right where what was her name? Katrina? Right where she was
Katrina,
standing,
yeah.
right?
Yeah,
It
it
just hit the
seems
other
like
kid.
it's trying to take out her for some reason, but she has some sort of innate luckiness to her where it keeps shunting off onto other people. She said it was not dissimilar to your sight.
Oh, she has a
But-
gift. I see. She has a gift too.
Yeah, so apparently she's lucky, but it's always at the cost of someone else's misfortune. So I guess maybe she's the only real target, and everyone else is just side effects.
That is unfortunate, but it does sort of establish a pattern, and if we have a pattern, maybe we can use that to our advantage. But you said this thing was hard to detect. Like, did you Adva saw it?
Yeah, well, that's the only time it's ever been visible, as far as I know.
I haven't
Like-
seen it before this time.
Yeah, it managed.
I've never
It,
seen it at all.
It tied my shoelaces together, and I didn't even know it was there for sure.
And Connor, you also did see boxes moving on their own, so you can probably
Yeah.
surmise from that information that it is invisible. If it
So
wants to
I wonder
be.
what was different this time. Maybe it just wanted Adva to see it.
Maybe
Well,
it was
it did-
distracted.
Did sound like it was about to kill her, so maybe it was just trying to be spooky.
Goddamn monsters always being all spooky for no reason.
I know, right?
Except that's why.
I
we're
know,
much
right?
faster
Says
than that.
West wearing the full Phantom of the Opera costume.
I'm glad you got that.
Oh yeah, speaking of West,
Direction.
you gonna go do your nerd thing?
What? What?
I
have a nerd
gesture
thing?
towards the library.
Oh. Yeah, let's hit the books, fam.
Well,
All right.
I'm
let's,
not.
let's see what we can find.
West heads into the library and he starts flipping through
Books.
the World Encyclopedia
Okay.
of Monsters.
The Encyclopedia Britannica. Is this perhaps some sort of ram and or longhorn?
Let's see.
I don't know how are the books in the library categorized way?
Mystical. Well, it says mystical library, so I don't know if this is specifically like. There's a thing in here called lore library. That's gives you. I think it's more appropriate for this, but I'll give you this because it's some sort of like magical creature. So how about you just roll plus sharp and we'll see what you can find.
Okay, I like that better than actually having to find a book. Thank you.
You like that
Thank
better
you.
than me making you Google a book. So
Yes.
It's the Necronomicon.
Oh no.
So here's what you're able to tell about this creature. It is as near as you can tell. It is an imp. It is the powers it sort of has are invisibility. That paranoia that you guys feel, that's one of its abilities as well. It's an aura that it sort of emanates, causing people to become like nervous or agitated. And you read in the book as well that prolonged exposure can cause like visual and audio hallucinations. It has extremely sharp claws, and it can also use its tail to attack. It does also have a ability where if it looks you in the eye, it can like paralyze you with fear.
Hmm.
And these are
Look,
the
I'm wearing
things.
Sunglasses.
You also know that it is being a devilish creature. It is weak to like holy energy.
Oh, I
Oh
got
hell
a
yeah, we're good.
fucking dagger. I got a holy dagger, I think.
My
Oh, I
entire
don't.
body
That's
is
a
a
knife.
holy weapon.
But it's a holy weapon. Hooray!
We have a literal whole person that's a holy
Hi.
weapon.
Well, yeah, but it's nice to have our bases covered.
And then there's me. I'll make a showy entrance.
Does the Phantom of the Opera wield a knife at any time that I could just have my
He kills
blessed
people.
knife out?
Let me think. I don't think he wields a knife at any point. He mostly uses the Punjab lasso to hang people.
The Nani?
It's a
Watch the
rope.
show. It's a rope.
I will not, because Wes being confused and totally not into the play is actually really cool.
All right,
As
whatever.
in funny.
Cool
It's
is a stretch.
It's cool by me is what I mean.
Yeah, you're trident specifically as the holy tag, so that will work. And I believe the blessed knife also does.
Well, also I have
does.
the
Smite.
ability smite. Your body and divine weapons always count as a weakness against monsters you fight.
Yep.
Your own attacks are to harm.
But the
Yeah.
blessed knife, yeah, it totally does. Holy. It's great.
Yeah, that's
I
I was
have
double
teeth.
checking your tags.
If I pray a lot, do my teeth become god teeth?
No.
Have you tried like this Catholic wafer?
What if I drank just a lot of blood of Christ?
I was just about to say that.
Still gonna go with no.
Just go to church.
I have to draw the line somewhere.
I'm gonna
We
say
can't all be the holy Delta
Well,
Dragons.
this is the thing, right? Like, you know that like you can still harm it with other stuff. You just can't kill it unless you hit it with its weakness.
Right.
oh,
I'm
Ezzy
does
got the
its weakness
shooting.
ever deal more damage
Yes.
or no?
Excellent. Thank you, Ezzy. No, it doesn't. It just means that
Okay.
it can permanently kill it.
Gotcha.
Yep.
It can
And
kill it in a
also,
way that matters.
I am going to say that it's most likely that the guy with literally unholy strength is probably not going to have divine attacks at any point.
No sort of
You know.
divine powers whatsoever.
You mean you know the whole being an abomination in the eyes of the Lord.
Yeah, there's that. Yeah, so these are the things you know.
These are the things you know. Just West tell anybody.
Well,
Presumably.
yeah, I assumed we were all like I guess it's just me in the library. I come out.
No,
and
I purposely did not go into the library. I assume that right now I am on to my second jortsman.
I come out and
Sippin'.
I come out and I put the book on the table. And start going over everything with everybody.
Yeah. So
Okay.
you relay all that information I just gave you in a conference with.
Yeah, I'm not
Nigel
going to
and
sit
the
there and
rest
say
of
it
you.
twice if that's what you were waiting for.
Yeah. So Nigel is conferencing and all that. It's like, invisibility is sort of a problem. I would actually be able to see it, I think, given my particular gift. But the rest of you are going to have problems. If it doesn't want to be seen, it doesn't sound like you guys are going to be able to see it.
Nigel. Bags of flour.
Bags.
Hmm.
And that is an idea.
What? Connor looks really, really pleased with himself after having said that, by the way. He is very smugly sipping his jorts.
Or get this, laser pointers.
how?
That could
wait, how would,
also work.
It would refract. Like,
No,
right?
no,
That's the thing, right?
Yeah, that's a thing that like I've seen on like Ghost Hunters and shit. They've got like a laser grid, and then if something moves in front of it, you know there was an invisible object.
Yeah, because it refracts. Yeah.
wait, is Ghost Hunters legit?
there.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, I
because
believe
you-
it now. Before all this.
If
shit,
you ask,
no, but-
if you're asking me if ghosts are real, I mean, I haven't met one, but probably.
yeah, I mean, I assumed that they would be, given the whole, and I just gesture to me.
I don't know about the television program necessarily, but I'm familiar with the concepts they use.
Yeah,
But regardless, I
interesting.
think laser pointers are
I
more
think-
carryable than a bag of flour.
I think now single
I think
laser
laser
pointers
pointers-
is a stupid idea, but like a laser grid of some point is scientifically sound, far as I can tell.
Yeah, but I mean, unless we're gonna set up a laser grid, I don't see why that would be easier than just having some flour to go.
Pocket flower.
Yeah,
Now,
All right.
now
You really
I
just
thought
need
we were
packets.
talking bag of flour.
you can
Just-
actually take pieces of paper and fold them a certain way so that they're sort of like these little packets, and then you throw them, and then they splatter open.
Huh.
Or just paint. What about paintballs?
I mean,
Well, that's a little more precise.
I mean, you said laser pointer.
My idea was sound, but not well executed.
no, like solving for the like. Hey, here's a question. You guys want me to come with you on this one?
Oh yeah, sure.
Sure, why
Sure.
not?
You can be like my supportive dad.
don't
Don't
you,
you
Unlike your
have
hot
one of
dad.
those?
don't you have a supportive dad? Doesn't he like work here?
Isn't
He
he hot?
does.
Uh,
I've seen him, but Wes never speaks of him.
things are awkward.
I'm not saying
so-
you should bring him on the monster hunt. That would be wild.
What if
Yeah,
we brought him
no.
on the list?
Wes considers it briefly, if for no other reason than to make his dad believe in monsters. But
Yeah, we probably really shouldn't involve family members,
yeah, probably not.
except for mine because we're powerful. But I'm just saying. No, I'm kidding. Please don't get them involved either. Because that would probably be the family violating the thing, and I don't want to be the one that starts another conflict. That would be bad.
Anyway,
Yeah.
we know what we know now. So pocket
We're
flour
also
probably sounds like
we're
a good
gonna
bet.
we're probably gonna need some sort of shades
Yeah.
to wear our sunglasses at night.
What if
I
we
mean,
wear the
ba-
cool slatted shades like from the 70s and 80s?
I don't think
and,
those
and,
will work.
And T-Pain
and Will I Am
and Will I Am and like still are around.
and Kesha, I think.
Oh, what if we get okay, here's an idea. What if we get sunglasses
Uh-huh.
and then buy that window film that makes windows mirrors and put it over the top of the shade?
Or what if we just
then it's
bought
gonna
mirrored
paralyze itself.
sunglasses?
Mirrored
I think that
sunglasses.
they already.
I mean, I feel like
Okay.
it'll be immune to its own power, but that is a good
Yeah,
idea to
I
get
really-
around the paralyzing gaze.
Yeah, the sunglasses are a good idea. I don't know if they need to be mirrored, but also you do know that mirrored sunglasses exist, right, West?
West probably does not know this. Neither do I.
Well, they do.
No, they legitimately are just a thing. They're sunglasses that are like full reflective on the front.
Oh,
Yeah, they're fairly common.
I mean, I
Typically,
just assume that's how sunglasses look. So,
typically aviators.
I should know that. I wear aviators. So,
Fake aviator fan.
Oh yeah, you like sunglasses? Name 6 of them.
no.
I just don't want to.
Anyway,
Yeah, so this is
Wouldn't invisibility imply light goes through it?
Yeah, because I was gonna say, how does its invisibility
yeah,
work?
that's how invisibility works, isn't it? Light passes through it.
Is
So the
it
laser
actually
grid would do nothing.
is it corporeal while it's invisible?
I mean,
Or at least the light bends.
it has
right?
to. It has to exist.
Yeah, but it's existing as invisible, so the invisibility would imply that either the light is passing through it or it's not reflecting off of it.
Science is hard.
Like Begs.
Ninja didn't write
stop
it.
involving
no.
science. Let's just use goddamn flour, please.
Hell yeah, flower.
I said this already.
No, I came up with the flower.
I know you came up with it, but I agreed with it, and then we continued the conversation as if I hadn't.
Oh, right. Yeah. So flower. Anything else we want to be?
I mean, Adva's a holy weapon. I have a holy weapon.
Yeah, I have gumption.
And
So
we
we
it
could
gets you
probably
one
just
way.
go with a similar tactic
you
of
do
I
it-
distract it.
You do have superhuman strength and speed.
Oh right, yeah.
So,
I
like,
could probably just
don't go in here
distract it,
acting like you're useless or anything.
Yeah, I forget about that. I can probably just distract it, or try to grab it or something. And then you guys just stab them.
I mean,
Yeah, I
that
think
works. If you're
think that-
distracted and I stab it,
I think
and then
that would
Adva
have
can hug
that would-
them, and it'll
that would
die.
probably be our main goal. Now, granted, we don't know when it will come back. I assume it will come back if it's really dead set on trying to get to Katrina.
Almost certainly.
Hey, Connor, you're rich.
Well, more
Can
my parents are, but yes.
can we get what if we
By
I have this Phantom of
theater.
the Opera outfit.
Yeah.
Can we modify it with I don't know, Kevlar or something so I don't get scratched?
Do you think
know,
I'm
like-
Batman?
I mean,
I don't like to have like a weapons division in my
you know what?
house.
You know what? It was a
Well,
stupid
maybe
question.
tone. What about your parents?
I
It's a
mean,
stupid
we
question. Let me rephrase it
we
in a
could
not
just
stupid
buy
way.
you like a Kevlar vest, but I don't think I can get it sewn into the clothes easily.
Yeah, it was a stupid prompt. Let me rephrase and just ask: is there anything we should do to protect ourselves from its claws?
Don't get hit.
Don't get
Alright.
hit. Yeah, that was gonna be my strategy.
Well,
I can
here's
also
the
do
thing.
that thing where
I
I sort of
get
slurp
hit.
myself back together. That normally works.
Hmm.
Sometimes it doesn't. But it's fine.
Well, okay. I guess I just won't get hit then.
Yeah, I mean,
We
Adva's
could
got some
look
sort
into
of like
getting
weird magic holy armor or something, right? Like, that'll probably work for her.
Yeah, well, Adva has a lot
Yeah.
going on.
Hey guys, I don't know if you forgot this. I'm a human.
I mean,
That's
so
true.
is
You
so
are
is
a
she.
human.
So am
You're the
I.
little baby. Technically, everyone here is a human except for me. So
I'm a squishy boy.
you
Sounds
could
like a you problem.
you could just be ranged. No one is forcing you to stab people with a knife. You just keep doing that on your own.
I mean, I just want to help, man.
I mean, don't you
good.
have magic spells? Why don't you
I
learn
mean-
how to like throw fireballs or something?
It's very vague how my magic works, so don't. I don't know. I've been practicing, so
You probably
Maybe I'll be
haven't
more
raised your
reliable.
int score enough.
Point.
anyway, this stupid conversation aside, I don't know. What else do we need? I mean, I feel like it's gonna go wherever Katrina's going just based on the pattern. So could we use
And
that to our advantage and
and we
keep
know
it away from the theater when we attack it?
we know rehearsal's still going on tomorrow, from what you guys have said.
Yeah, as far as we know, Katrina will still be there. I mean, do we want to try to tell her about this?
Oh,
I mean,
She's
about...
in the know, you
she's
know,
a
being
werewolf,
a werewolf
so
and all.
at the very least,
So it's not like we're
I mean,
breaking.
I hate
the
to I hate to
code.
say it, but using Katrina to know where it's going to be is like it hasn't left the theater yet. We have no reason to think it's going to.
it's
It works
Yeah.
as bait. Shit, get her out of there as soon as shit starts. But she works as bait.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and she's got her natural luck, so she'll be fine. Specifically,
She
probably.
is also a werewolf. So like if it came to time to
Also
fuck
a
shit up,
werewolf.
she probably could.
Yeah, they're probably yeah. I mean, they're all right. Werewolves, they're kind of cool.
So that's the major thing. It's gonna happen
No
at the theater, it
vampires.
seems. So we probably should cause some sort of riffraff to get people out of the theater, like pull a fire alarm or something, whenever we know we're about to fight it.
if there's enough sprinklers, they might also spell out the
Well,
shape.
Here's
of
the thing
the,
too. That aura that it gives off is going to be bad if it starts affecting you, but you'll at least be able to know it's there if you can feel it.
It's true.
So if we set off the sprinkler system, like Adva said, it could possibly outline the creature and get everybody out of the building.
It's possible.
There's an idea.
Like
Then we
the
can
end
fight
of
open.
Daredevil
Because then we could fight more openly without having to worry about them.
with Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck's not here.
Well, I mean, I know he's not. He's a movie actor. That'd be wild if he was in Maplebrook. What would he be doing here?
Probably staying on track.
Pardon?
Does
All
that
right.
sound like a good idea, everyone? I guess.
I mean,
Playing the fire alarm?
I'll
Yeah.
do whatever you guys
Well, I
do.
mean, that's only if it shows up when there's like. I mean, I guess we can. That works even if they're during rehearsal.
What if?
Yeah, because there's normies at the rehearsal. Like, not everybody there is. I assume Bernard's not a monster who's in on things.
Not that I know of.
As far as we're aware, it's just she's the only one.
He's kind of sounds like
And
just
you
an
can't just Men in
asshole.
Black everyone who's there, you know?
Yeah, that is a lot of people.
I mean, we could probably Men in Black everyone. We just have to wrangle them all up first. I could
Oh
get
my
to
God.
knocking them out. I finished
No,
my George.
I think getting everybody out of the theater is probably a better idea.
Thank you.
It'll also be easier.
Anything else?
I mean, I'll go with whatever you guys want me. You want me to like go with you tomorrow, wait outside or something?
Yeah, it couldn't hurt to have the backup,
I dig it.
especially someone who's going to be able to actually see the thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Maybe we could tell Bernard we got a new spotlight controller and he just spotlights where the thing is. Oh. We have to kill the old spotlight controller, though.
That was me today, though.
Well, guess you'll have to call in
Yeah,
sick.
I get you know how to use the booth now, I guess. And Kyle showed you the ropes on that, so you could control the lighting and stuff.
What if we sneak Nigel up into the booth with Connor to like point a spotlight at where the thing is? Wouldn't that
Why
be
do we
nice?
need to sneak Nigel in?
I don't know, because he's not part of the staff.
I mean, we weren't part of the staff 2 days ago.
That's a good point. You could probably
It
just
was-
say like,
I'm
"Hey,
just-
here,
I'm
It
here's
was
an extra
really
guy
easy.
that's."
It's a community theater.
I'm just spitballing ideas because it feels like I say things and there's long periods of silence and I'm uncomfortable.
I'm uncomfortable.
Thanks, Adva. I think we just bring Nigel with us and
Yeah.
you know,
Okay.
say that he wants to help with the show. And
All right.
yeah, I mean, does everyone here own sunglasses? I do.
I almost certainly do not, but I can
Just
probably
get some from Red.
Oh yeah, you're right. He probably has some. Oh, I hope
Red
he's not mad
definitely has some.
at me. Hope he's not mad at me, but also
Why would
I
he
really
be
don't
mad
care.
at you?
It's complicated.
What did you do to Red?
I kind of shoved him up against a wall.
Again? Really? Why do you do that to people?
Eh,
It's not cool.
It was a
Frankly.
desperate situation,
You get into those a lot, don't you?
unfortunately.
Okay, so flour. I mean, I'm sure there's flour somewhere in my home. Gonna have to Google how to make those little paper packets, though.
I mean, that's not a huge ask, is it? I can help you with that. We're staying at the same place.
Oh, you're just living at my house?
Well, am I?
I don't. I mean, we have the space. That's more of a you question. I didn't know if it was just the night or not.
Presumably it's harder for somebody to get into your house than it is for them to get into my dorm, apparently.
Probably. And if someone gets into my house, I'm there.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. If I had to choose between Rad and you, I'd choose you as a
And
backup.
technically, my little sister's also there, and she constantly is almost decapitating me with books.
Yeah, so just imagine an imp, well, not an imp, but imagine a Blackwater who's not expecting it. She gonna get.
Well, Blackwater's just
They
a
are
person.
going
They
to
would
get
get pretty
decapitated.
devastated, yeah.
Yeah,
Unless they were prepared, I guess. But
right. But anyway, I mean, is it fine if I keep staying for a little while?
yeah, I got no
Until
problems with
that's
it.
kind of sorted out. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, my parents aren't even home. And even if mom
Oh.
comes home next week, it's probably not going to be a huge deal.
Okay. Cool.
All right. So then we're all pretty worked out.
All right, sounds
Is
like
there
you all got a
anything else
plan.
that we think we need? Yeah. Is there anything else that we think we need to prepare for this? Outside of sunglasses and flour?
Guess
I've
I
got
should read
nothing.
up on my lines so it's not god awful tomorrow.
No, yeah, you probably should practice that. But, yep.
Yeah.
I finished my Jortsmoon. Loudly.
Which number Georgeman is this?
This
I
is number
closed the
2
book.
of 3.
I closed the book.
He goes through them very steadily throughout the day.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll meet you guys at the theater tomorrow after school.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
sounds
to me.
good. Let's go then.
All right.
Connor
well,
puts his hand out for one of those like group like hand raise things.
Oh, the circle thing.
The
Does
Sorry,
the
go back
Phantom of the Opera wear gloves, by the way?
yes, I'm pretty
Okay,
sure he
he's-
does.
Wes puts his hand in, which is, has those fucking campy ass gloves that the Phantom of the Opera wears. Because I assume they're pretty campy.
Nigel also puts his hand in.
I stare at Adva with puppy dog eyes.
Oh my god. Fine, I do it.
Delta Dragons.
Delta is
Nobody
No
else
one
says
else says
that,
it.
is that what we're called now?
Oh yeah, and then I hand Nigel a business card,
Wait, how are we the Delta Dragons if there's 4 of us?
Is this
bringing
your
me down to don't worry.
is this your phone number?
It is.
Why?
I'm down. I'm not. I know that's a limited edition run because I'm gonna rework the design for the next one. So there's only 497 more of those.
That's I mean, I guess this is fine. It doesn't have any like pertinent information on it, but you're just gonna
Nope.
you're just gonna give out your phone number to strangers, huh?
Yeah. Well, I mean, how else are they gonna contact the Delta Dragons in times of need?
For what? You don't. The card doesn't say what you do. It just says Team
Yeah, well,
Delta Dragons on it with your phone number.
Well, yeah, but I couldn't say what we do. I can't put Monster Hunter on the card. But I think the message will get across.
Well, whatever. You're the boss now, I guess.
Yeah. Also, Wes, to answer your question, it's because Nigel is sort of an honorary Delta Dragon founding type member.
Hmm.
She brought
Really, the
founders
core
back.
team is just the 3 of us.
All right.
And Dragons is because it sounds cool and has alliteration.
That's a pretty good reason. That's a good reason
see.
as any.
Don't encourage
All
him.
right. I'm thinking about making a website eventually. Then we can put that on the business card too.
But why 4?
I don't know, in case people want to, message us.
About
On-
what?
We could have like a forum. We could swap. Eventually, we could make Delta Dragon apparel.
Who would buy that?
I don't know why you're
I
trying
would.
to market this, but whatever, man. I guess we could always use the extra funding. It's not like we get any.
Yeah, that's I know, that's what I'm saying. We're a self-contained unit here, so it's not gonna hurt anything if we set up a Teespring.
No,
Okay.
I suppose it won't.
Is it just pictures of a shirt with a triangle and a dragon on it?
Well, I'm still working out the design. There's a rough one there on the current card. It's very clearly drawn by Connor, who is not an artist, by the way.
Oh, so
So-
these look worse than I've been imagining.
They're very glossy and highly made, but he didn't hire an artist for the first batch, so it's just sort of like a cartoon dragon that's in the like a serpentine cartoon dragon in the shape of a triangle.
It's a clip art dragon.
It's a real Trogdor looking motherfucker.
Excellent. All right,
Nice.
well, sounds good.
How late in the day is it now, by the way?
Night.
Okay.
Yeah,
Evening.
you were hitting the books for a bit.
Well, I guess we should rest up as best we can and then see if it'll be there tomorrow, and if so, we'll just go from there.
Hell yeah. I say taking out my last Jorts Moon, just tearing it open and gulping it.
Nice.
All right. Yeah.
Just the entire thing.
Fade to black.
Cool.
It's during the general lunch hours at school the next day, and the three of you are sitting down at maybe one table, possibly several, depending on how you're gonna be about it. And you see
I'm sitting with West at least.
you
I
see
don't
the
know if
Stacy's
Adva's
Weber eating
sits with
lunch
us.
sadly.
Nani?
As you recall,
I mean, I'm not going to approach them.
As you recall, their best friend has been poisoned and is in the hospital.
Oh, right.
Oh. Hmm.
Right.
Do they know that West saved her?
I mean, probably not. She's been. I mean, you would have to ask.
Yeah. I won't bring it up.
Walks up. Did you know I saved your friend's life? Hi,
won't
West
bring it up 'cause
Wordsworth.
that'll
Like
make
the
me mad.
direction.
I shoved my hand down your friend's throat.
I mean, I'm not
Why?
going to sit there and bring it up if they don't know.
Yeah, but they're just kind of
That
sitting there
seems
looking.
like an asshole thing.
They're just kind of sitting there looking bummed out. Looking, as I wrote in my notes, solemn.
Is there room at the table for us to, like, join them?
I mean, yeah, it's a big table.
It's one of those long ones, right?
It's one of the long boys.
Hey, how about we sit with the Stacys so they don't,
Why?
look so lonely and glum. All right. Well, fuck my idea. That's cool.
I mean, we can. I just
Alright.
hadn't. You caught me off guard there.
I don't know. I like things happen, and that maybe they could use more friends to
West.
sit with than people who are sad.
I
Endings.
guess.
'Cause if they're
I'm
all
not
sitting
really
with
good
sad
at-
people, then they're all just gonna stay sad.
I'll take your word for it. I'm not very good at these sort of things. I tried to cheer up Katrina yesterday, and I think
Neither
she doesn't
am
like
I.
me now. Adva, you're good at this. Is
Oh,
Adva
no.
here? Am I talking to anyone or just no one?
He turns to an opposite spaced air outline in the air next to it. The outline blinks a few times and then disappears.
Does that imply that Adva left, or that she's already sitting with the
Yeah.
Stacys?
Well, that sounds like I went over there way too fast. Ignore my joke. We'll sit with them.
All right, so Adva goes to sit with the Stacys.
West soon follows.
I do the little thing where I slide into the table a little bit. Kind of like a little slide down the
Yeah.
down the bench. And I finger guns.
Do you fuck it up and not go anywhere at all? You just go. "Eek."
I don't know. Let's find out. I'm gonna roll plus cool.
Yeah.
This is not official, so it doesn't count for experience.
Yeah, it's okay.
Kinda
It's okay.
works.
You slide
Partial
marginally.
success. Partial
It's
success.
a mediocre slide.
You go about half the distance you were planning to.
So then I
Oh,
awkwardly.
also, it's worth mentioning West has washed his clothes since all
Yeah, but
that,
he's
so
not
he's wearing his
still-
normal clothes.
You mean you don't have two? You don't only have one pair of clothes? You mean?
Well,
I assumed that he just borrowed my laundry room.
Oh, right.
Well-
That's right. You've
I
only,
was gonna
you
say,
are
most of
staying
his
at a
clothes are
different
probably
person's
back
house.
at his dorm.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does straight up live at my home now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yep. Yeah. So yeah, the Stacys look up at you as you all move to sit down. They're like, "Oh hey guys."
And I slide.
Oh hey guys.
Sup?
Oh hey guys.
I crack open my first Jortsmoon. Wait, what time is it? Lunchtime? I
Yeah.
crack open my second Jortsmoon.
Yeah.
First one's gone.
However, haven't talked to you guys in a while. Still coming to the show?
Yeah, we're actually we're in the show, sort of. West is here. I clap West on the back unexpectedly.
His glasses fall off.
He is the lead in the show.
Oh, so
He
they
puts his glasses back on.
Oh, they found a new Phantom. That's great. Yeah. Yeah, so you guys were there when Terra got poisoned, I guess. Huh.
Yeah, it was a scary time. Do you know how she's doing?
Well, she's in the hospital right now, but things don't look like super great. It's still could be better.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And the other one is just sadly eating some spaghetti.
The slurp of my Jortsmoon continues to break the silence.
Well,
I'm just like glancing at the other Delta Dragons, like this is not my area of expertise. I don't know if I have expertise, but they're not here. I convey that all with my eyes.
I'm just
Shit.
I'm
You
glad-
know,
I'm
I
glad
brought
you-
us over here, but I didn't think of anything. Well,
Well, ripperoni and cheese, dude. They say like at least they got to her in time.
oh,
And
yeah,
you
I mean,
know who's partially to thank for that? I say, clapping West on the back
his
unexpectedly.
glasses fall off again.
That'd be Mr. West like the direction Wordsworth here. He shoved his fingers right down your friend's throat.
Don't phrase it like that.
Why? You made her vomit up the poison. Onto
Oh.
you mostly. but-
Well,
Oh man.
they smile at you and they're like, "Well, thanks for saving her."
Kind of rubs the back of his head sheepishly. He's like, I mean,
Did you say Connor?
no. I said
Oh.
kinda.
Oh, I see. I got confused. I was like, wait a second.
Sorry.
I control the Connor now.
He rubs the back of his head. He's like, I mean, I just kind of acted in the moment. Anybody would have done the same. So, I'm just glad she's okay. You guys gonna be okay?
Yeah, we'll be fine. We just gotta, I think, figure some stuff out. We'll keep you guys updated on how she's doing if you want.
Sure.
Yeah, cool.
All right, well, bye, West. And then the other one kind of like smiles at you and goes, bye, West. And they get up and leave.
Bye, Stacy's.
As soon as they leave, I turn to West and start doing eyebrows.
Shut your goddamn eyes up.
Dude, I just scored you some massive brownie points with the Stacys. What a hero. You
I
can
don't know about-
capitalize on this.
Mm.
Like now they know you're a man, unafraid of vomit.
It's bad enough they have the hots for my dad. I don't need that kind of attention.
It's true. You can leverage that into it. They may only use you to get to him, but it could be a wild ride.
Oh my
West's wild ride.
god. No.
Just think about it. I say finishing off my Jortsmoon.
I have, and I hate it.
Ah, come on.
Wes just kind of like adjusts his glasses and eats.
Yep. So yeah, the rest of your lunch passes uneventfully, and eventually you get to the back to the theater. And as soon as you step in the doors, you don't immediately get that
Shit, here we
uncomfortable
go
feeling.
again.
But like
Oh.
as you get closer to the theater, you do start to feel it like a little bit like it's not as strong as it's been the last couple times you've been in here.
Oh, that fucker is somewhere around here.
Shit, here we go again.
And as soon as you step into the theater area, you see that most of the like Bernard is standing at the doors, like kind of trying to stand between everybody that's inside the theater and the lobby area. And you can see most of the extras and the entire stage crew like trying to leave. And you see one of the guys go like, "We're not staying here anymore, Bernard. It's clearly dangerous to be in this building. You got to figure some shit out." And he goes, "Oh, come on, guys. Don't not be like that. You can all I will buy you all double lunch. It's where I get you lunch for twice. Come on, please don't leave." And they're like, "No, we have to go, Bernard." And he Bernard backs up a few steps and he's like, "That son of a bitch Kyle is responsible for this, are they not?" And they're like, "No, we wanted to do this on our own. It's too dangerous to be in here." And they all like push past him up the aisle and go towards the door to the theaters. And as they start getting up the ramp towards where like the exit into the lobby is, kind of like roughly where you guys are standing, you hear a creaking noise from above.
Uh-oh.
Well,
And
I charge headlong into danger.
I was going to hold on. You hear a creaking noise from above, and you hear a sickening snap, and an entire crossbeam begins to like lose its place on the ceiling and fall towards this crowd of people. And next time we play, we will solve that, because it is now 12:57 a.m. and I have there's a lot of shit that's about to happen, and I don't have time for all of it in 3 minutes. So,
damn.
Damn.
All
yeah,
right.
we'll leave off on that cliffhanger.
All right.
So...
See you in 7 weeks. I agree, Ezzy.
Come on.
Yeah, I mean, well, I think things are starting to get a little bit better in the scheduling department, so we'll
Considering
see.
stores are closing early and Josh works from home.
Yeah, it's
Hell yeah.
it's a little bit more doable than it's been. But yeah, we'll
Who knew it took a nation-ending event to bring us all together?
yeah, right.
To bring us back to Maplebrook.
It's the small
small things in life.
Monster of the month.
Nice.
Anyway,
Monster of the every other month.
yeah, well, thanks for watching, gang. I'm Super Ninja, that's Boko, and Swissy, and Josh, and we'll see you. 3/4 of us will see you
Whenever.
tomorrow for Dragon Quest. Bye.
I'm out.